Okay, so if you have a Renault Clio and the wipers are not parking correctly on the screen, so my wipers were parking there. This was after I had a sieced wiper linkage, so I took it apart. I freed it off, greased it, got it working perfectly because this car was stood up for a long time. So I sorted the linkage, but obviously I had to disconnect the spline off the motor. So when I put it all back together, that wasn't in the correct position, but I thought not a problem. I thought I'll just be able to adjust it on the wiper arms, which wasn't correct, because what I found was the wipers worked fine, but they were parking up the screen like this, and there didn't seem to be any answers online how to sort that out. So what I found was the best way to do it was to that's the park position. So put some tape on the screen to show you where the park position is for the wipers. Then obviously take the wipers off. So undo the 2 bolts there and the 1 bolt there. And then you can remove the plastic trim, which I've removed. Then put the wipers back on in the exact park position with the tape. Tighten it all up. So what you then do is you undo the 13mm bolt on the motor so it can free pivot on there, and then you push the wipers back down to where you want the park position to be. Then you tighten it up back on the motor. Then it works perfectly. Then you take the wiper arms back off, put the scuttle trim, put it all back together, and it all works perfectly. So that's how you reset the park position, the best way I found on a Renault Clio. So yeah, if your wipers are parking up the screen, you have to reset it on the motor, and that's the best way I found you can do it. Otherwise it's just guesswork. You're trying to guess where it is, and it's impossible. You've got to put the wipers back on. You've got to mark where the park position is, take it off the motor, reset where you want the park position to be. So obviously you pull the wipers back to the park position and then tighten it back up on the motor. And I hope that helps.